Talking about supermarkets, I think one of the things that you guys, let's talk a little bit about NIL. It's 3 dirty letters. Honestly, in this show alone, we've had 7 episodes on it, and I still don't know what the hell's going on. I don't know who's regulating it. I don't know what's happening. But, you know, I do liken it to hitting the lottery, right? Especially when you're talking about college. You're talking, this University of Georgia has 3 quarterbacks that potentially can play in a year, right? And any school, in any position, and you got to kind of take a guess. So we're not going to say the player's name because we don't need to muddy the waters, but you guys took a pretty big risk on an NIL deal. That player panned out to be one of the best in the nation. Talk about what the process was like, what you had initially thought it was going to be, and talk about, as it was going, what it did for you.
So, I mean, we thought that we were just going to get an athlete, and honestly, you know, you think, you get this athlete, he's in Athens, every student on campus is going to drink this product because he has it, you know. Those are our initial thoughts of like, oh, this is going to be great, right? There's a lot of issues with the NIL that I would say, and I would recommend to people if they're wanting to do this. And the thing is we got in the game pretty late with who we got in with last year. If you get in the game late when the season's starting, good luck getting time with them, right? I mean, anytime that there's possible Sunday mornings, you know, but who wants to do an event with an appearance on a Sunday morning necessarily? So if you're going to do an NIL deal, I recommend that you really start that process, if it's football, in January. You know, you need to get that deal locked in so you can plan and prepare and have things ready for the season. In our case, it was kind of a last minute. I don't want to say last minute. We talked with
and we were talking about a different player originally. Like, we weren't even the one that we ended up getting. We weren't even. It wasn't even on our real radar when we were initially handling the deal. We were talking about a completely different person.
And those conversations in the beginning are like you just said. What if they get hurt in spring practice, right? And you pay this big lump sum of money, and now they're not playing the whole season.
The biggest deal, DJ Uiagalelei signed a $1 million deal. He can't even throw the ball for Florida State. You booed them to an 0-5. Right? I mean, like, it's insane.
Another energy drink fueling him.
You're taking these risks, you know. And I think when people don't understand the life of an athlete, right? If you are the star athlete, you are being bred to be a prick from the second you get to high school, because everybody wants your attention and wants to sell you something and be a part of something. So I've also, because of what I do, I've seen it from the other side and how to not do it and how what you can't expect out of these guys, right? Like, no offense, but like the contracts don't matter. Right? Like, because they're going to say is, oh, well, you had an opportunity, you didn't do it, so they didn't show up, so the contract's void. Like, they're just agents and all this stuff. It makes it dirty business. Now, that being said, to some capacity, you guys got a player who over-exceeded on the playing field, which probably helped you get a spark in the right places, which probably helped you give you some legitimacy when you're meeting with stores. So talk about what you got out of it.